Countdown on nothing. All right. Back for the Take for Take pod. What's going on, y'all? Excuse the focus. It's a little crazy today. Man, Faison is finally back from his sickness.
Yeah, flu game. You feel me?
Flu
Little
game
flu
fans,
game.
crazy.
We'll
Flu
take it.
game fan. We'll take
I'm about to
it.
change the handle. That's kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
Flu game fan is wild. It is wild, but that is fine. So, man, one, how are you feeling after being down? I know you had a trip, all that good stuff.
Man, the trip was lit. I feel good now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I had to take a little week off. You feel me? Get back right. I didn't want to come back too congested on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Too nasally on the mic. So, you know what I'm saying? We feeling good, but glad to be back.
Bad. So, okay, so here's the thing. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Spurs, Knicks. All right. So I made a tweet today talking about that you know, that giving Cat a little bit more credit. Um saying that, I still my point still stands. I feel that we talked about the what's it called? About him being in a certain environment, but
Mm-hmm.
nonetheless, how Mike Brown is coaching him and making him a pillar of this stuff and making him a pseudo point forward has
Mm-hmm.
never been done, in my honest opinion. Even with the T Wolves, it wasn't done. He was just more of a score bucket type person. So within this role, this is his role, and I think that he can flourish in that. Also, I've been on record saying that the reason why I like the Knicks as a matchup is because they're going to pull Wemby out the paint, and that's how you win.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought OKC would do. Um, um, instead of Chat being like some type of corner threat, at least like or top of the key threat. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Well, we didn't even talk about the meltdown that was Chet Holmgren, but um, you can't do that with Carl. I mean, you can't do that with Karl-Anthony Towns. You know, he's a self-proclaimed best shooting big man of all time.
Yeah.
Um, Even still, like if you press him up, he's very fast, very agile, and can finish. Um, he also got a post game, so if you do get those weird matchups, like when they was playing OKC, like you get Vassell or fucking Castle on Karl-Anthony Towns, he has a back to the basket game, so he's looking like the great neutralizer right now. Even on the defensive end, like he was moving his feet, bodying up.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little bit stronger than Chet. I mean, not Chet. Well, Chet and Wemby. He's a little bit stronger than both of them. Um, People don't give Cat his credit for physicality. I know he like
Yeah.
does a lot of like, he do a lot of flailing, he do a lot of, what I'm saying, like he ain't the strongest, but compared to Wimby, he got at least 10, 15 pounds of muscle on him.
For
You feel me?
sure. For sure.
While also, like I said, keeping quick feet, he's very agile on defense, moving his feet fast. You know what I'm saying? Not letting Wimby drive past him with the extra length, no wild, and just, what I'm saying, keeping a body on him at all times. So, man, he's looking crazy. And then you get those when he come out, you got another physical box banger like Mitchell Robinson just coming in, bro, and not giving that nigga no break. They're giving Wimby no break. So the Knicks, man, I tried to. They call me a madman. They call me a madman, bro. The Knicks
Mm.
looking solid. They looking solid, man.
Knicks are indeed looking solid. I cannot lie about that. So I'll give you credit for that. But I've also been on the record to say like the match to me is the Knicks. But I think that people like I think here you go, here we go. Me talking about how the top of the East people talk shit about, but it's better than what y'all think. Um, the Knicks have been beating everybody by a ridiculous margin. As crazy as
Mm-hmm.
it sound, I think that the Golden State run it was plus 17. It is this go around. It is I think what's it called? I think it's plus 20 for the Knicks.
Ooh.
So in theory, there are some metrics saying that they have been more dominant in the East Coast than that Golden State team in the West, which is
Mm-hmm.
crazy to hear. And yeah, that's an odd one because I know the competition is lesser. I will absolutely admit that, but
I mean, competition is competition. You know what I'm saying? Everybody lines up, everybody suits up. It no matter who's on the floor, you got to go out there and win regardless. Um, they did play a young Atlanta team, which was hot. They played a Philly team, which was dealing with injuries, but eventually had all their starting players on the floor. So you can't knock them for that. And they played, which is arguably the best team on paper, the Cavaliers, and they beat the dog shit out of them. So it's looking valid. It's looking valid. Unlike the Spurs, who had the easiest path to the finals except for playing OKC, but even if you count the injuries, you know what I'm saying, they still had the easiest path to the finals. That's hey, I got my own thoughts about what happened in that series, but you know what I'm saying. I'm conspiracy facing. I'm the madman, so you know what I'm saying. They like to call me crazy, but the Spurs had to eat a way easier path than the Knicks did, and the Knicks are showing why. They're showing why, and niggas don't like niggas slept on that in season tournament. We seen what happened. We seen what happened. They got the answer. I think the Knicks would have lost to OKC. I
yeah,
think they got they got the formula to beat the Spurs. Though.
I'm about to say they're built to give the Spurs some go. And you're right. It's matchups. It's matchups, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's matchups. Like even like with us playing Cleveland, like if we played Toronto, I think we would have beat Toronto as in the Pistons. But
For sure.
Cleveland have bigs and Jared Allen, so they was able to nullify Duran. So matchups matter, right? And I agree with you. I think that the folks in OKC would have gave Knicks more issues because how they defend.
For sure. And they got Chet and Hargenstein, they can go height and physicality with Karl-Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they got more guard play, or like they don't not even necessarily guard play. They can actually play their other wings. They can play, you know what I'm saying? How San Antonio beat OKC is that they just focused in and locked in on Shai, and they just beat them with small switchable guards.
Right.
OKC can do that with anybody. They can do that with New York. New York doesn't play like that. They got wings. You know what I'm saying? They got tall wings. They would have got outran, if you ask me. They would have got outran by OKC. I mean, they would have outran New York. OKC would have outran New York. But I think that the matchup with the Spurs, New York, they got too much height, too much experience.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree too. You gotta understand that them boys been playing and running with the mob for a while. College days, they've been like running with each other for a minute, and especially Jalen Brunson. You know, everybody's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to go against Jalen Brunson.
For sure.
But I do. I mean, granted, I put asterisk behind that because look at his team. Me and you have been on the record also saying that on paper, their 1 through 5 could arguably be the best in the NBA. They're 1 through 5. So, you know, that gives him a lot of flexibility to do JB or Jalen Brunson things. So, yeah, because he didn't play particularly well until the fourth quarter or second half.
I mean, they was beating him up too. No, Diddy. It was physical. It was a physical matchup. It was a physical matchup. He caught 2 lower body injuries in the first, I want to say 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So he injured his knee, then injured his ankle, and he was going on a tear in the first quarter until even with both of those injuries, took a little time off in the second quarter, kind of got hot again in the third, and then clutched it out in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? Like a MVP should do. So, shout out to Jalen Brunson, man. He's proven why. He's probably gonna win Finals MVP, but I would honestly give it to Cat if he shut down Wemby. I mean, it's only one game, so I ain't trying
Yeah,
to.
it's too early. It's too early. It's too early. And Wemby said he's not worried either, so it's like,
Yeah,
yeah. So
they've been splitting the home series for the most part throughout the playoffs. So you know what I'm saying, they've lost at home a couple times. So they are a resilient team. So I give them that.
that's true. That's true. I mean, all right. Well, look, I guess I don't want to go ahead and continue to milk the clock as far as pause on Knicks and Spurs. But there's some interesting things we can talk a little football, stretch this time out, essentially. Rams and AJ going to Patriots. A lot of people saying that Cleveland won the trade, and I'm not disagreeing. They got a lot, but I just don't think you give Matt Stafford and the Rams Myles Garrett and think that's a win.
You
You
think
know what I'm saying?
I mean, they won the trade if we're talking about winter jackets. Like they won the fleece of the century. They got, I mean, no disrespect to Jared Verse. You feel me? No disrespect to Verse. Very, very good player. Very good player.
Jared Verse is nice.
You also get a Rams number 1 draft pick. They're gonna be in the playoffs again. So it's not like it's gonna be high. You get a 2028 second round draft pick. What they do? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the fucking Browns. Y'all not gonna do anything with it. So yeah, bro, you get a player and 2 potentials. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get one in a possible. And I'm not like, it's not like the Browns are a top 10 defense. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they got playoff aspirations. Like this is a fleece, if you ask me.
I mean, fleece for Rams, essentially.
Oh, for sure. They came up.
Oh yeah. I mean, because my thing is like, I get why people say like, you know, that Cleveland, they feel like Cleveland won the trade because the amount of people they got, but Cleveland has transitioned to a point where they're trying to win. All right. There's a reason why they gave Miles away. They wanted Jared, but they're also looking like to build and win like now. That's like one of the biggest things. Cleveland, yeah. I think Cleveland is trying to get into like a win now, trying to fill out their roster mode. Because they got everything at this point. In my honest opinion. They got everything at this point. It's just putting them together. Besides KC, I'm hearing dropping passes and workouts. Yeah. Getting open, cooking, but dropping passes. You got the Shador and Deshaun Watson thing that's going on. So like they're trying to clear out a lot of stuff. And also I understand why Miles wouldn't want to be there either, because that's a hell of a lot to still go through.
I mean, they're in that tricky stage of like, we're not rebuilding, but we're like revamping stage. Like, yeah. But it's also
they're retooling. They're trying to win. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to find out where they're trying to win now.
Yeah, but they're not in the win now stage. Like they're still 2-3 years from a win now stage. They're still trying. They don't even know who their franchise quarterback is, respectfully. They're still having internal quarterback battles. They just fired their head coach.
They did.
Some of their players got arrest warrants out. Like, it's shit happening in Cleveland, bro. So I don't know if they're in the win now stage. I do think that they are retooling, revamping. Yeah. But they do have, like, we said this last year too. Like, they do got like a sneaky roster. They got some hitters over there for sure. Like, not taking that away from any of the talent they have, but as an organization and as a unit, they're not ready to win now. They wouldn't. I don't even think they would. I don't even think they think they're ready to win now. I think they just here to show the flashes. Like, they might fuck around. Best case scenario, sneak into the wild card, or you know what I'm saying, like upset somebody who had a chance to sneak in a wild card. But they are not in a win now mode, bro.
Well, I'm about to say I misspoke. Then you're right. So for anyone watching the video, I think they're more retooling because they're not completely tearing it down. They're not completely tearing it down. They think they got a good, not even think, they had a good draft. They feel like they got a lot of pieces to stand, and they feel like they have a place pays the bill, which is not nothing wrong. So I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm on the ladder saying that I'm on like the other end of saying Rams won the trade because you just gave Matt Stafford like a bona fide like star on the other end, and that's not good for a lot of
I
people.
mean, that's what I said. It's a fleece because it's like, all right, bruh, these niggas are always and have been a Super Bowl contender at least for the last decade, right?
Yep.
You lose Aaron Donald, okay, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. They still in the Super Bowl talks every year. Now you go and get a certified pass rush. Kenneth Walker, who beat them last year, who caused them their Super Bowl chance last year, is no longer with Seattle. You give them a certified pass rusher. I mean, not even like certified. You give them the pass rusher, like the nigga holds the record.
By the way, Eric tried to say that he wasn't the best. He was trying to argue back that he wasn't the best defensive end in the league.
I mean, you could argue it, but
there's no argument, especially after last year.
He got the numbers to, you know what I'm saying? Like analytic wise, he'll win that argument, but like it's people who probably like give him a little bit more probably disrupt more plays than he does. But now you pair him up with the actual good defense, you pair him up with a good coach, and one of my biggest things, a medical staff. You pair him up with a championship medical staff, bruh. So all those Knicks and Knacks, you know what I'm saying? All right, I need some plays off. Nah, nigga, we got elite oxygen over here for you, gang.
Elite oxygen.
We got H220 over here, gang.
H220, 20. Okay.
You know
okay. All right. That's fair. All right. Well, look, man, I'm thinking, okay, next big trade that we're talking about. AJ, the Patriots.
Is this tampering?
I'm not gonna lie.
Can we call it tampering?
Yeah, it's been on the record saying for a while, and it actually happened. I'm not gonna lie, that's an issue. The other side of the ball, like Drake Maye has so many people he can throw to. Their wide receiver room is one of the best in the league in the stack. I mean, what is it? My guy from LSU wants to leave now. Butte wants to leave. Why you want to leave? Because AJ got brought on board.
Boy, he's tweaking. That's more tougher for you.
Yeah, AJ, yeah. And the thing about it is, but then I mean, the Glaze already crazy about Drake Maye. Drake Maye is on the record saying that AJ, we gonna get you the ball. It's your offense. So that may have rubbed people the wrong way. I'm not sure, but
hey, man. I mean, you kind of gotta. He's a certified wide receiver one, bro. He's a superstar. You gotta feed him, and you also gotta make him feel comfortable in the system, at least for the first like 4 weeks. And also, like literally, you got a young quarterback. Y'all have to develop some type of chemistry. Like I'm sure they probably won't play together preseason. They probably play the first, like, you know what I'm saying, preseason game together. Mm-hmm. But the first 4 weeks of the actual NFL season, you have to consider that they're preseason together, especially because this trade is taking so long. Like we're what, like 2 months away from football. So
yeah, we're not that far.
This trade is taking a little bit longer to actually go through, even though I got my own thoughts about that. Like, so those first 4 weeks of the season, you gotta go heavy targets to AJ Brown. Everybody else got to take a back seat just so y'all can develop the chemistry. And if they have a run in them like they did last year, everybody else gonna get their touches. Like, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else gotta take the little back seat, eat a little bit of humble pie, you know what I'm saying? And roll with the punches, bro, because you got a real big dog in town. You got somebody who got, you know what I'm saying? His ring finger ain't naked, gang. You gotta take a little sit back.
Get your pedigree.
You know what I'm saying?
And apparently AJ Brown, that was his team growing up.
The Patriots?
Yeah.
Of course. I bet they photoshopped the jersey on him when they
photoshopped the jersey to the kid. Okay. All right. Okay. So another
Mike Vrabel, you know what I'm saying, getting out of the bad light for a little second. You feel me?
Boy, he was taking some heat. That boy was Floyd Mayweather trying to duck them joints defense. Yeah, shoulder roll.
We.
You know what I'm saying? So Yeah. That's a horny boy. But
That just bought that nigga 2 more years of a coaching job. No bullshit.
yeah, man. So
Yeah, look, I could
okay.
get you AJ. I could get you AJ. All right.
I can get you AJ. Don't trip. I can get you AJ. Don't trip. But okay.
Oh shit.
All right. Next, the last thing I want to discuss is Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
So have you been hearing about Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy?
Nah,
You been hearing
what's
about their
going on?
beef?
Nah, it's smoking the QB.
Oh man. Well, I mean, they just did an interview,
Mm-hmm.
both of them, and they was like, "Oh, how's it feel being like working with Jay?" Asked Kyler, "How's it working with JJ?" And they were like, he was like, "Oh, it's competition, of course, but as try to be the mentor and stuff like that. And if you ask any questions, I'm there to help and stuff like that." Boy,
Child,
they put that shit on JJ. JJ said, it's like two guys competing. He on the other side of the room. I'm on the other side of the room.
JJ, come on, JJ, you supposed to
that's a terrible look. Such a terrible look.
supposed to dress it up, gang.
He didn't dress up shit.
Nigga say, yeah, he over there doing this thing. I'm over here doing my thing, man. Fuck it.
I'm like, wow.
I mean,
I'm
but
like,
that's
wow.
what you want, though. That's what you want. It's OTAs going on right now. Like, you gotta fight for your spot, gang. Ain't shit
bro. But it's a professionalism thing. Like, now he looks like a child. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you had all the opportunity to get this before Kyler Murray got it. Let's just keep it a buck.
They
believed in you. No, they believed in you. They put that time in. They sold off a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Like, you came with some shit like 100% pause, and it didn't line up your way. So it's like, I don't know. Like, there's multiple ways where you can say this, but it's just not a good look. It looks almost as bad as like Kyler Murray is beating you in the whistle names and you're salty about it.
Hey man, you know what they say it stands for, man. NFL, not for long.
Oh,
you gotta go out there and earn it, gang. You gotta earn it every week. It's a nigga out here willing to take your job, bro. He will do it. He will do it. He had his chance. I mean, they still got a chance. It's just OTAs. You got to see what they look like when the pads come on. Kyler Murray got an injury history, but at the same time, like, so this is JJ. So
yeah, bro.
He better, but that's it. Those little small moments right there, like dealing with the media and what I'm saying, the off-camera stuff or the off-field stuff is just as important to your job as the on-field stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see if I can. Let's see if I can share a screen real quick. Let me know if you can hear it.
All right.
So we're just going to take a look at this real quick. I'm gonna press play.
It's been great.
Yeah, we got it.
Obviously, I know he's a younger guy, so any way I can help him. Obviously, I feel like I've played 7 years now, going on 8. So I'm considered a veteran, even though I don't see myself as that. Give him any knowledge that he needs. Again, we're both competitors, and I know we both want what's best for the team. Okay,
right. Kyler Murray, very, very. I've been through this. I've done this. You know what I'm saying? He still looks like the badass kid with the fat ass helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that pause in his face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm over here teaching this young nigga everything you need to know, man. Showing him how a real professional do it over here, man.
Okay.
My first rodeo.
Not my first rodeo, but and it's looking like don't mess this up, JJ. And here we go.
Has he been receptive to hearing criticism?
Of course. Yeah, he's overly acceptive.
Look at him.
He's
Give him credit.
Always communicating, asking questions, stuff like that. So it's been good.
JJ, what's your relationship been like with Kyler so far?
It's just like two guys in a classroom. He sits on one side, I sit on the other side, and it's the coach's responsibility to teach us and coach us. So,
is there any awkwardness like between you two?
Awkwardness, it's just like the same feeling, when you're in high school and there's another person on the other side of the room. That's just kind of how it is. So I wouldn't say there's any awkwardness.
Bro.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Cuz, bro. I do not fuck
that's
with
what
him.
it is. That's
he
what
be
I'm
over
saying.
there. He do his thing over there. I do my thing over here. He try to put it on the coach. Try to put it on the coach. Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
Come on, JJ. You got to know better than that, gang.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's insane. That's insane, man. That's insane. So I don't know. Like it's pretty nasty work. I think the writing's on the wall. You know, you're not keeping your composure. And I mean, it sucks because they really did invest a lot into JJ, honestly. And I'm not gonna lie, Kevin, like O'Connor, that offensive coordinator, can make a lot of people special. And
and they got weapons too.
Yeah, and it's like, if anything, if you can't make JJ special, at least in certain spots, like that's a.
I mean, but you can't. You can lead a horse to water, player, but you can't make a drink. You feel me? You gotta be special yourself. You gotta go out there and be special at least a couple times, man. Like they got enough weapons and talent around the quarterback, any quarterback, to go out there and look decent, but them intangibles, you know what I'm saying? Them intangibles, how you reading the plays, how you calling the plays, how quick you calling the plays, if you putting niggas in the right spots in alignment, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the things that are gonna separate them. Because Kyler Murray, he been in the league 8 years, but he ain't really shown nothing. He ain't shown too much special.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
glimpses, but stature and health really gets in his way. Honestly, that's been his biggest thing. He's never consistent. You knew he was going to be out or hurt in the wrong part of the season at the worst time. So, I mean, I'm rooting for Kyler. I don't think he's a bad guy. I love the professionalism in this one. Even though he's 7 years in, you could still act like a damn baby, especially somebody doing that. That's crazy.
That professionalism was all cap. That's a masterclass in cap.
Masterclass. And I mean, also, ironically, he's with his favorite team growing up, Vikings. So he's trying to make sure, he's trying to stay for like the long haul for sure.
Let me see the Photoshop jersey on him too.
I have not seen a jersey yet. So yeah, I will give you that. So okay. Well, look, we're almost at 30-minute mark. I think we landed with everything. I guess I want to revert back to the NBA. Do you have Spurs tying up the series?
Yeah, I got it going. I got this series going 7, literally just because the money.
It's got to go 7. It's too big of a event, especially just Madison Square Garden, something in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
like they're not letting that Trump come in the third game. Like it's
a mess, bro. And this is what I wanted to say too. I got the Spurs tying it up, but this is what I wanted to say, bro. Adam Silver is a bitch. Unless you send me season tickets or tickets ever, and I see you in person, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Go NBA. But dog, this is the most people-pleasing league in the world, bro. Why not let OKC just go back to back? Because everybody hates OKC. I feel like they literally told Chet not to shoot the ball. Everybody hates OKC. Oh my God, we hate watching this basketball. It's bad whistle basketball. Blah, 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 blah. They're overhyping Wemby. All the narratives, bro. Like everybody knew this was going to be the money-making series anyway. Instead of just letting OKC be the dynasty that they are, bro. I'm so tired of non-back-to-back champions. Let OKC be a dynasty, bro. Let them be a dynasty, bro. But instead, Adam Silver's like, fuck it. We need to get this bag, man. We need to get this bag. Last year's finals, niggas hated it. Niggas didn't want to see OKC beat the Spurs. Now they just want to see Wemby in Madison Square Garden because he's the fucking face of the league. It sucks. I hate it. Personally. That's my take on that.
Wow. You left me with 1 minute to possibly respond to that. Well, I will not go overboard. I will say this. Yes, I'm tired of OKC. Actually, I'm tired of just like dynasties. Because I'm a mid-size, like fan of a mid-size market. Small and mid. I mean, quote unquote, Detroit's will be a bigger market, but they're treating NBA like a small market. So I'll give them like middle size. But I don't want to see the same person going back to back.
We
I don't
haven't
see the
seen it
bench
in 8 years. It's been
Yeah.
8 years since a back-to-back champion. To me, that's whack.
I
That's
mean,
so
well,
bad.
I mean, look, man. Let the front office start to cook a little bit more.
Man, no, man.
They gotta cook.
Everybody gets one championship. This is the Spider-Man era. Everybody gets one.
You
That's what we are.
want domination.
Yes, let the best be the best. Let the best be the best, bro.
If they were the best, man. I mean, like you said, injuries did play a role in this. Like, I mean, that's honestly what I believe. Like, and that happens. Like, we all know health is part of this. Because the one thing I did not say in the video when I spoke about this is that J-Dub is the second best player. You people that thought it was Chet is a lie. J-Dub is their second best player. So for you to expect Chet to like scale up, which I mean, he's a solid third in this role. Like I didn't expect Chet to do that bad, but I didn't expect him to jump up to second route too. Like as far as J-Dub, that wasn't gonna happen.
Man, I'm just saying, bro. I think the call came in. It's no way you take no shots in the whole 3/4 of basketball, bro. None.
I mean, but that's happened though. Some people just don't have that heart. Evan Mobley didn't shoot like the second half with his joint.
Evan Mobley was in a different situation. He's not a shooter. He's not a preliminary scorer.
He's not, but Evan Mobley this series was letting that bitch fly and didn't try to make a shot the second half.
With Chet, at least he shot more than 2 attempts. The nigga took 2 shots for a whole game. Like hey, look, man, they ain't fucking with y'all OKC, man. Look, tell that man put the ball down. Go out there, play a little bit of defense. That's all we need from you, all right?
Look, we'll
see y'all next year.
I'm about to say before we go ahead and end it, the minute Chet turned to like that way, it's when Wemby dunked on him. Yeah, and Chet gotta learn how to step into that. You running back with your hands back is not defense to Wemby. So
yeah, I'm about to say, like, you got to be in that nigga's grill, bro. You have
to. And I mean, and honestly, you're right. This is the narrative too. Like Chet beat him, Wemby now beats him, so they're like building this up. So OKC is going to be back. Like I don't think that's really a problem, but
I just think they should have went back this year, bro. I think they had more than enough to beat the Spurs, even with the injuries. I just think that, bro, the Q score, like, if you don't know what a Q score is basically like how people view you, how people like rate your popularity or whatever, your likeness in the social world. Yeah. I think Wemby's Q score and the Spurs Q score is out the roof, and people just hate watching OKC and how they play basketball. Everybody, I literally didn't see one OKC fan on the timeline for the whole Game 7, bro. Even today. Or like yesterday when Game 1 was on, like niggas was like, oh my God, this is great basketball. I'm so glad it's Knicks versus Spurs. Glaze. Let the best be the best, man. Bring my nigga Shai back his championship, dog. Stop playing. Playing.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say. I'm not mad at that because people now trying to compare Shai to Kobe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that. Like niggas just hate to see niggas be great, bruh. But what happens if the Spurs win? Wemby's better than Tim Duncan. He's better than David Robinson.
I mean, no, Wemby to me is the best like 22-year-old I've seen. How long that would last? That I don't know. But like objectively and point wise, like he is the best 22-year-old I've seen. That may change later down the line because honestly, my biggest thing Wemby is I hate to say this, but I don't know if his body will hold up. I don't care how many Shaolin monks, you know what I'm saying, 4 kids early morning type of ritual shit he doing. I don't know if his body holds up, but if it does, more power to him. So, all right, we were a little bit over, but not really. But we're trying to keep it light. Trust me, football season gonna be back soon, so we're gonna be running that shit back pretty often. Hour-long podcast, whatever the case may be. But finals where it's at. We got a little bit of football news. We will see you all for sports next Thursday. hopefully Monday and Tuesday we get in here with the comic cinema and podcast from Monday. Since everybody's healthy now.
They fucking Supergirl up, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
We'll talk about it another day.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another day. So with that being said, thanks for everybody that tuned in, that stayed, that didn't stay, and we'll see y'all next time on the pod. Peace. Take for take.